This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Scorpio for the month November 2021. I wasn't there for a while because I had many things to do after the lockdown, but I'm happy to be back today to do this reading for you. This reading will start with the past, and then I will talk about the present, and then I will talk about the future. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it can't resonate with everybody. If you like this reading, please do like and subscribe. Okay, let's start with this reading. In the past, I can see that you were really looking for how to change your ways or your direction. I think you were asking for, maybe some guidance for which way to go. This can also mean that, it's the Hermit. So maybe you were, on your own in the lockdown or something like that, and then you were thinking of, how to approach things differently. It lays next to the Chariot, so that's why I'm saying that as well. Chariot is like, how are you going to take control? Which direction are you going to choose? What are you going to do? And I think it has to do also with a relationship. A relationship, I think that maybe was, a long-term relationship, I think. But I think that it was maybe over, but you still wanted to stay in this. And I think it got a bit out of control. You have the devil 3 times, so that's why I'm saying it. The overall energy for the past is the devil. It's jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. So I think, that is the overall theme of the past, because, you have the 7 of Swords, and that's also about, it's a feeling that you have with, leaving the situation, but you're actually not happy to leave the situation like this. You maybe don't want to leave this person, but to stay with this person, you also feel that is like, maybe you feel like you are betraying somebody. Of course, it can also be the other way around, that somebody else is doing that in your life. But it is about the person. I think that you have strong feelings for, you love this person. I think this was maybe a good relationship, and I think there are some changes. I think there was maybe a rapid change actually in this relationship, in how you felt about it. Maybe because of the lockdown, or maybe, you started to see things in a different way. The 6 of Cups you also have here at your present. I think that it is about that a change, a quick change, and it comes with the Chariot. It is like, choosing which direction to go. It's also like this inner knowledge. I think it looks like many things are going on inside of you. You're thinking about so many things, but actually they are not expressed to maybe the person you are with, or they are not communicated with the person you are with in this relationship. So I think you try to keep it together, but actually I think that you really secretly, you want your freedom back, or you want to have like a joyful time, maybe even, or you just feel like not having any responsibilities. You feel like have faith in maybe a new love or something, anything that can come up your path. It's like that was the feeling that you had not long ago, that you really wanted that. And for some of you, you fell in love, or you were very attracted to someone else. But I think that there was this relationship, and I think you felt maybe not completely honest with it. I think this is what you wanted. This is what you had in mind. You just wanted a happy outcome, a happy family maybe, or be happy ever after, that kind of feeling. It's like, yeah, maybe in this case the butterfly is like butterflies in your belly. It's something that you would like, to feel forever, like that. So in one way you're happy, but I still have this Seven of Swords in my mind, with the overall feeling of the devil in the background, where something is not completely honest, or that you feel guilty, or there is guilt in here. The overall feeling for the present is the Four of Wands, happy home, possible country setting. Okay, so it's more about the security, I think. If I read this whole line, it is about how, I think that there is somebody who is really thinking about, they want to be free. Maybe they even want to, are thinking about having an affair, or they're very attracted to somebody, they want the freedom, they want an open relationship maybe. On the other hand, they feel guilty about that, or they don't want that, if that makes sense for somebody. You have the Six of Cups at present, so now it is upright and not reversed. So I think, but it is connected to the devil. You see, there is some kind of feeling that this relationship, and where you do feel you know each other, you're really in tune with each other. You know exactly everybody's habits, or how do you say, if you're in a long-term relationship, you know what I mean. You are functioning, you just do the things that you're used to do. But this person in this case is looking at a different direction. This person still wants to fill all these cups with you, and still wants to still have that life with you. You are not certain about it anymore. You're looking at, actually I want something else. I want to have my freedom. I feel chained by this relationship. I think that is how you really feel. So I think it is that you are inside of you. You're maybe to the outside. You're maybe playing happy family, or happy partner, happy couple. But I think that inside there is this kind of turbulence, there is this feeling of wanting something completely different, something more, maybe more exciting, maybe having a different lifestyle, or having different choices, or being more free. Or I think that there is maybe this attraction to somebody else, actually you do feel change. You see, these two, this is a couple, but it is change, and it is like maybe you keep that. I think that you keep that in. You keep that on the outside world. It looks like, we are fine and nothing has changed. But inside, because you have the devil twice, or actually, the three, that was the underlying feeling from the past. The overall energy is the Four of Wands. So you do want the stability. You do want to, that everything stays the same as it maybe has been. But I think that it is like, it's this extra feeling coming each time back, like, oh, but you don't want to be chained like this. You want something else. You want some more excitement, or you want it differently, or you're thinking about, probably for some of you, it is about having an affair, or being attracted to someone else. But I think that you want it both, and I think and you know that you can't do that. So there is also a feeling of guilt. There is a feeling, maybe there's also jealousy. So it can also be all the other way around, that the person you are with is thinking about that, or is having an affair, or is wanting an open relationship and you don't want it. It can be about that. But I think it shows here you have the Four of Pentacles, that there is some, it is about security and insecurity or stability. It's like maybe the Devil card is showing that there is like too much need for security, and that is why you're staying together. So for the wrong reasons, staying together, maybe for materialistic, for the possessions that you're sharing. So I can feel that there is this excitement and this like, I don't want to have any responsibilities, together with this security and staying in this relationship where everybody knows where they stand. But actually it is not there anymore, because it has changed already. So there has been a transformation. And actually, if we are looking on to the rest of the cards, it's like the Five of Swords. It's like, it's something that you can't, this can't become like a happy home if it is already open. It is like, it's forced. It's like this security is overshadowed by the feeling of being chained. This happy together here is like, but we are actually chained. Or you actually want something else, more exciting, something else, maybe causing the third sword in this heart. So nobody is going to win with this. Nobody is going to feel better with this feeling, not staying in this relationship, not leaving in this relationship. So that's the sad thing about it. So somebody's feeling like this, maybe, confusion through having these opposing sides within themselves, if you know what I mean. So, so nobody feels better with this, because if this is you, with somebody who you believe you're happy with, and they are having fantasies about somebody else, or they want to have an affair or an open relationship, then you're not winning anything by staying in this relationship. If it is you who wants maybe also somebody else, or is excited and only stays for reasons of security, the other person is not winning anything with this staying in this relationship. So I think that's why you have the Judgment card, because that's like, that's the last call. I think a decision needs to be made in this relationship. And I think that is what you feel at present. A decision needs to be made about this relationship. And I can see that I think that there is some kind of there is a last call. So somebody is making this last call. It can be you who is saying, okay, so this needs to be communicated. It needs to be open out there in the discussion. It can be the other person doing that to you and saying, okay, if we want to rescue this relationship, what we have, then we need to be open and honest about this and do something about this. This is the last call. We can do something. I'm saying communication because it also lays next to the King of Swords. If you go to the future, the overall energy is good. It's the Ten of Pentacles, money contentment, signing of money agreement. But I think, so it's about how to move on from this, so you have this relationship, and then there is also something about work. So you have the Ace of Pentacles in your near future. So work-wise, it looks like there is something coming your way, something that I think that you wanted to do. And so I think that is also something that you have worked hard for, because it lays next to the Nine of Wands. And it is something that you really wanted to do, and I think that the doors are opening for that. So I think that is also helping you maybe to make a decision about how important this is. I think that you are going to think about other things or focus on other things than this relationship. You have the Nine of Wands, so it's like this is now you can do this thing that you wanted to do. So now you can do this project. So this is like a completion of something that you have done in the past, something that you know that you can do. It's also maybe the direction that you have chosen from the past to move on to how are you going to move on, which decisions you make. And maybe it was not only about this relationship, but also about how you're going to do this work-wise. And so I think that is something that helps you to move on in getting like moving away from this. So I think that there is still I think somebody put an ultimatum on this relationship of how this is moving on. I think you are waiting maybe for the results. Maybe you have been testing if there is another person, or maybe somebody that you are with has been testing another person, or you have been seeing how it is this other person. But anyway, there are some results to be waited off now about how to move on. If you know what the conclusion is about this relationship. So there is something about this relationship in connection with this kind of maybe lies or something that wasn't clear about it. There will be clarity in the future about this relationship and if you are staying together or not. I think that is what it is about. Maybe if this, it can be about this relationship from the past, but it can also be about this third person, and if that is going to be if that is going to be something that is going to turn into something else, either from you or from the person that you were with in a long-term relationship. Now, so there is going to be clarity with the King of Swords. There's going to be communication about this, and it's going to there is going to be a change. So there is going to be a conclusion about this. It is a decision, and that decision comes next to the Judgment. So that decision will be made, and it will give a change. A change, no matter how this no matter how the result is, there is going to be clarity about it, and you both will know where you stand in this. You have the Page of Wands with this, so I think there is like this thing, kind of like there is a new thing growing. So you have like, it's like you were completed, this was completed. You know that is something that was going to give you the Ten of Pentacles, so money, contentment. And now it's like you're looking at it again, and you're looking at it more into detail. What has been actually been growing there, and how you can move on from something that has grown in the past. So it's like it is a feeling of this of a new beginning, but it is almost like that can only happen after the communication took place, after you know what the result is from this the Three of Swords, so of this relationship, or maybe after. This can also be somebody who has left the relationship, and then they are going to see how it developed. They are maybe looking back to how it developed from what has happened here. So I think there's a lot of change going on. in a relationship. And yeah, I think I leave it with that. So Scorpio, this is what I have for you for the month November. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching my video, and see you next time.